Hello my fellow gamers and welcome once again to Perafilozof City Skylines videos. In this one I'm going to continue building up the city in which I plan to reach 1 million population on the hard mode. The city is called Bedrock, as you should know if you have seen any of my previous episodes. And again I'm greeted with messages about burned down buildings. This is something that's gonna keep getting on my nerves. As you might know, it is because my city is divided by these highways and there are no connections that lead directly from one part of the city to the other one. So the services, which for some reason do not cover only the area of effect that they should be covering. For example, if you have a fire station here, it's not just gonna cover with its fire trucks this area, but the fire trucks will actually go and make sure to put out a fire that happens, let's say, over here. So with my highway design as it is, they will have to get on the highway, go out here to this place, then go down here through all this highway, go down, go this way, and by the time they would get there, the building would burn down. I'm just gonna have to suck it up because these services work as they work, and I decided to make my design as I made it, so that's just something I will have to live with. Hopefully it's not going to ruin my city, although the garbage has the potential to do something like that if the garbage trucks start doing some weird things like that. And I do have garbage piling up in this. No, actually that was crime, but I did have some garbage notifications. Or perhaps not. They seem to be gone now. In any event, what do I need to do? I need to keep expanding the city, but at the moment I only have the demand for industrial and commercial. There's no demand for new residents, and my unemployment is at 7%. Now, the problem is, how do I get more residents to live here if there's no demand? I mean, I can zone all I want, but if they do not have anywhere to work, they probably won't show up. I will put 2 more zones here, but in order to give them more places to work, I will need to expand this area up here. It should be already expanded as a forestry region, just need to fix it up a little bit more. And then I can just build more streets here, which lead up here, and then have more industry, commercial, and offices built for this area. I should also check if my services are going to cover these areas. Okay, health services will. Debt services, they will as well. Alright, the fire department will. The police headquarters probably will. And am I missing anything? Education for my teams. Well, I do have an elementary school here, which kind of has bad coverage when you look at it. Over here, no coverage, over here no coverage. This could produce a problem. And yeah, you see here more of these parks have problems with police. And why do you think that is? Well, because the police that are supposed to come from this headquarters are busy chasing down criminals somewhere over here, let's say. And that's the problem with the service vehicles, because they go wherever the hell they please and not the area which the police headquarters covers. I'm not sure how exactly would I solve this. I mean, I do have a extra police station here that's turned off. I will turn it on and set loose those police cars in this area. Hopefully they will try and do something about it. Anyway, I will just keep building this area. I need to check. Oh, good thing I stopped myself before I continued. They would not have water coverage. Well, let's zone the industry going like this. That's 4, nope, that's 3 wide. Need to be 4 wide. 4 by 4, there we go. Now what I need after that is for high density commercial buildings to pop up, and then the offices. Now that that's done, I can keep building up residential zones, hopefully. Yep, and these here have already popped up, and I could start zoning these as well. But just how many elementary schools am I going to need? Well, I believe that the 3 that I have here are probably all filled up. 290, 296, 296. So yes, they are filled up. And how is the percentage? Well, these buildings seem to have educated teams living there, while these buildings have just built up, but already they have a few educated people living in them, so I would say that the coverage is satisfying. For leisure activities, if I want to expand up here, I will need more parks, and actually a park would need to go about here. Well, it doesn't have to go exactly there. Let's say it goes here. Something big, for example this one, although this one is taking up so much space. How about something that takes up less space? The problem is you have to find something that's expensive but also small, because their area of effect might be the same size even though they may be a different price, but the strength of that area of effect is not the same when you see different prices. For example, if I were to put this one here or this one, they have close and almost the same area of effect, but the strength of this area of effect depends on the price tag that goes with the park. But because I have this one here, these two here, and I could probably get to more on the sides, I will just use something less expensive and be able to fit it. Although when I take a look at it, this one is 18, this one is 18 as well, but this one has double the upkeep. Well, this one is just 5,000. I will try with this one. I can always switch it if I see that the effect is not big enough. Alright, and there could be a little bit of space left here for residential zones. These residential zones will take some time to pop up. Do I have enough water and power? Yeah, I will need to expand my water availability soon, but not right now. Still have enough. Although there is one thing that I should do is get a new zone here, the one that's gonna cover the offices and the commercial buildings, because I am using a special policy for the commercial to increase the amount of money that I receive for taxes. It does cost an upkeep per building, but the amount of taxes that are increased after you start using this policy on commercial area is a very large increase in the income, and my income has already skyrocketed very highly. I think I can even tax them some more because their happiness is at 96 and 94%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to these areas, these districts where I have the offices, and I'm going to go taxation and say tax raise for offices. So I'll raise the offices taxes by 2% on each one of these areas. Oh, tax is too high now. I see. So I might have gone overboard with the taxes for offices. Alright, I will reduce it through here down to 10%, and now they shouldn't be annoyed. Yeah, now their happiness went up again. So you can't really ask them for that much taxes. I mean, they may lose a little bit of happiness when you ask them for higher taxes, but if they lose too much too fast, they will obviously tell you that they do not like the high taxes. Alright, so I will keep it at 10% plus 2 for now. Has this area been filled up? Yes, but the new residents are slow in coming. Okay, what else do I need to do here? Well, the next areas are the residential areas, and they would need new parks very soon. I think I can get at least one 4x4 area before I need to plant more parks. maybe even 2 4x4 areas. We'll see about that. I should play the game at speed 2 to hurry this along. And there is one thing that I almost forgot. It is to add a new bus line here for these areas and these offices. I already have one here, so I need to get a new one here. This one could potentially start on this side of the street. And stop here. This should lead to some leveling up, and it is. You can see the arrows popping up and the offices going up a level. Excellent. There is still so much crime here. Not sure how do I manage this. I mean, the crime is at 11% now. Alright, how about I try to reduce that by using policies, the recreational use of drugs. It does say that it will slightly reduce the crime rate. So let's say I try with that. In the areas where I have commercial and offices. Alright, and this new area for residential also needs to be made. There we go. Now I'm taking up a little bit too much from the offices. Need to fix that. Better. Alright, still a lot of crime in these buildings. Hopefully the police will reduce it, because the cops are obviously not able to reduce it. What do they say? Not enough goods to sell. Not enough goods to sell. Well, it's possible that that is now because of the policy for the big business, because that means that they sell twice as fast, and if they sell twice as fast, they need more goods to sell. This could be solved in two ways. I could have generic industry that would build, that would make the goods in my city and then bring them in, because as you can see here, I am importing like 50% goods, and all of these areas need to import. While over here, not every commercial area has to import because I am producing some. You see, this building here does not import. Neither does this one, neither does this one, but this one does. So I obviously, what's going on? Okay, why would you not have power when I have plenty of power? $200, 465, 485. Okay, this is strange. Okay, how about I turn this on? Very odd. Oh, now I think I see. This area got disconnected from the incinerators. So even though I am producing more power, I am not using the power that I'm producing. So this area wasn't supplying the power to the residential areas. Oh, okay. So can disable this one. See, this is why when you look at this, it might not tell you the whole story. So I was thinking like, wait, I have way more capacity than I have need. But the trick is that the building producing that capacity was not connected to the area that was spending it. So this should really be changed to capacity and how much of it it's used, and not just capacity that you have. It would kind of fix a few issues. I have often noticed people saying, oh look, at my city I can figure out why do I have a power issue. Alright, have I gotten the residents to go up in these areas? Yes, I have. I believe it's time to expand some more areas for residents. Oh, come on. Don't give me that. Now let's just see, do I want the parks Well, so let's add one more residential area by 4 by 4, and then I can add parks. Carousel park in here, and another one in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see the cover by leisure activities. Excellent. Very good. Very good coverage. The buses are now in a line here. Now, once I get more offices in here, I will expand this line to go in a circle, like this one is here, instead of going like this just across the street. Power and water seem to be okay. Now, these guys up here, like I said before, I have a problem with connecting them to a school. And I do have the same problem here. It seems that these streets are so long that by the time an intersection is made, the school does not have a good influence on to these areas. But then again, when I look over here, they are mostly educated, so may not present that big of an issue. I will just have to make sure to build a new area for services around here. One more 4 by 4, and then a new area for services can go here. And here I will have a new elementary school. Would I need a new clinic? I have already placed a second one. A third may be required soon. As for the crematorium, I will definitely need a crematorium up here. Fire station, police station, still good coverage. High school coverage is starting to lose its potential up here, so definitely need a new high school up here. Alright, the residential demand is kind of low once again. Need more industry and offices, they say. How about that? Well, not sure how would I fill that demand, because I still need like 3 rows of residential areas here before I can make more industry. But then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then you can be offices. Then you can be high density commercial, and then you can be industry. But before I make you as industry, I will need some forests. And I will need a zone, but should probably first expand this one. Okay, and then the office and commercial a bit more. Excellent, and then it's going to be a forestry. There, and now I can zone this as a forestry industry. I will need an entrance from the highway here. Like that. And then I can draw a street to the other side. And then an exit onto the highway. Excellent. Now I just need to connect up these streets. set up the required policies. This is residential, so that would be a recycling and pet ban. This is the offices and commercial areas, that would be big business benefactor, and this is industry, onto which I will put none. But this area will need to increase a little bit for the industry on to the other side of the road. Alright, let's zone back here for some more residential areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. 4 over here. Hopefully the residential zones will pick up here first, but it's better to make sure. I like to have my zones draw the power and not use power lines when it's not even necessary. Just need to wait a little bit more for these guys to go up. Why am I hearing so many dings here? Oh, I see the residential areas are leveling up pretty quickly. That's awesome. A lot of them leveled up to almost 4. Excellent. Alright, still very high demand for industry and low for residential. 7% unemployment. This all looks okay. How's my power? Whoa! I'm getting close to the edge. I should make sure that I have enough if I want to expand more. This thing is going to just receive 44% load and going to go away with a 56% load. Means that they are definitely using these things more. Oh, there we go, freight train, 100% load. And with how much is it gonna go away? With 67%. I'm very happy with this. It's very good when they have a high load. It means that a fewer trucks are gonna be using the roads if there's a lot of loads that are being transferred through the trains or the ships. Why are you telling me that there is something on fire? This thing here still does not have power. Oh, fine. I'll give you power lines. I'll just bulldoze those when the residents do finally come up. But for some reason, I just cannot seem to get more. Still very high demand for industry and commercial. Well, if you have a demand for that, I'll give you that, and you give me residents. Okay? Okay, game? Do we have a deal? This is so annoying that these areas are like this. Same over here. So painful. Painful to look upon. Gosh darn it. Why do they have to be so ugly? Now I have to actually zone them onto these streets, which is something I hate doing. I want these streets to be clear. But for some reason, this terrain just won't give proper zones. So annoying. What the hell is this? Are you kidding me? Seriously? What the hell was that? There, much better. I wonder could the same be done with these things? Why? Why? Please tell me why. So ugly. So goddamn ugly. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Chill out, Peter, chill out. It is as ugly as it is. Nothing you can do about it. Right, let's expand this through here. And then some more of these, and this should reduce the unemployment. Or the unemployment will go up, actually. That's funny. Unemployment at 8%, yet I have all these new areas. How about that? Maybe they just haven't gone to those jobs. Let's see. Yeah, this is still... nope, these are filled jobs. Well, okay, not all of them. See, educated 1 out of 5, well educated 0 out of 6. So it's possible they just haven't started working there yet. I'm not gonna fill up these residential zones, it seems, for now. Just have to wait for it. I have 1.7 million. Whoa. Money just keeps flowing in. Still waiting for more workers. Unemployment 9%. Are you joking? I get more industry and more commercial, yet my unemployment goes up. How is that even? Oh, because of the leveling. Right, this is 16 households, this is 21 households. Come on, I want more residents. I don't think I can get more residents until I reduce my unemployment rate. And how to reduce the unemployment rate? Well, I can upgrade these buildings. And to upgrade the offices, I need to expand the bus line. Do it like this. I think it goes like this. So on the right side, right? Yeah, there we go. You can move it by just holding the left mouse button and then moving it to another location. So I'm moving it parallel to these areas. They're covered by debt services, health services, not that well. May need to build more clinics over here if I want better coverage. So that would be through here and about here. Actually, I don't want to build straight on this road. So let's say a small area here. And then it being created here. That should help with that. The fire station is now pretty far away. Going to need a new one here. The police headquarters and the police station still cover this area, but not that well. Probably gonna need a new one of these as well. School, elementary, I do have one here. As for the high school, its area of effect stops pretty much here. So a new one will have to go here. Alright, go here then. I think these things just leveled up. Yeah, better coverage from services means they just keep dinging and leveling up. Excellent. Now, how's the unemployment? 9% still. Huh. How about that? So 6 of these areas seem to be a little bit too much after all. I guess for the other part of the city I will have to reduce it down to 5. I will have to rethink the amount of zoning that I do for the industry and commercial areas. I mean, it's possible that I just have to wait for them to level up and then they may require more workers. But like I said, I'll have to look into this. In any event, I think this is enough for this video. Thank you all for watching and please stay tuned for more.